Well, hello. Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection, and thank you for joining me with my Facebook Live tonight. Tonight, I'm going to introduce you to the new in colors. Every year, we get a new set of in colors. And basically, what Stampin' Up! Does is they keep up with the current fads, the current colors, and I have to tell you, I am quite amazed and quite impressed with just how well Stamping Up does with keeping up with trends. Every year, when it's time for a new catalog, a new annual catalog specifically, I can walk around Hobby Lobby, I'll see items, and they'll be in the catalog. Last year it was poppies and mountainscapes. This year it's dragonflies, um, seaside things, that sort of thing. And when they put these catalogs together, it takes them at least a year or so of coming up with what they're going to have in their catalog. It's a major production. And I've just been very, very impressed with how they keep up with trends. So every year, five different colors will rotate off, and every year, five different colors will come back on. And these colors will last for 2 years. So this year, we're losing Seaside Spray, Purple Posy, a Tile, Pretty Peacock, and I forgot what the other one was. But in the process, we're gaining five new ones, and that's Soft Succulent, Polished Pink, Pale Papaya, Fresh Freesia, and Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to introduce those to you tonight, and I'm going to do a little bit of crafting with them. Go ahead and put the camera down so that we can get started with that, okay? Hold on one second. Okay, let's see if I can make sure that I see comments as well. That's a problem every week. Okay, so let me show you what we have here. And I don't actually have everything just yet. I have ordered the In Color Designer Series paper, and I have the In Color Vellum that's coming in. Lots to offer this year. So these are the five different colors: Fresh Freesia, Polished Pink, Soft Succulent, and Evening Evergreen. And I thought I would show you what I do when I get these new colors. So if you flip it, first of all, they're shrink wrapped. So you take that off. When you flip it over, you'll see on the back is this little plastic film, and it has, so I'm just going to place this right here on the front, if I can do it without getting it crooked. Okay, so it comes in English, and then it looks like French and Italian and Chinese maybe, or Japanese, I'm not really sure. And then on the very bottom is one that doesn't have any writing at all. And I put it right here along the front. Because if you have several different stamps or ink pads open, you might not recognize what color it is. So this allows you, if you have a bunch of them open like that, this allows you to see what color it is that you're using. Okay. All right, so there's our ink pads. Along with the ink pads also comes, hey Dorothy, how are you tonight? So along with these, you can also get your re-inkers, and they come all of those same colors. And they also have all of the stamping blends, which I have not actually opened yet, and they coordinate with them. That's one of the things I love about Stampin' Up! Is the fact that everything is color coordinated. Now this is not the right colors. These are the brights, but this is the designer series paper that I will be getting that will come in these particular colors. And these come in all of the different styles that we have: brights, regals, subtles, all of those colors, all those different sets. Hey Kathy, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I'm trying a little bit different time. Okay, so here are the, I'll tell you what, I'm going to just show you. Here are all the different card stocks, and here are the different ribbons. These are so pretty. Look at that. Oh, so it's an open weave, and it is so, so pretty. And I just keep it together with a straight pin. So let me move these to the side for a second because I got stuff I want to show you. So what I thought I would do to show you these so you can really see. I pulled several different colors. So, we have the Fresh Freesia. So let me show you the colors that we currently have and how they gauge together. This is Purple Posy, which will be going away. So if you like the color Purple Posy, make sure that you go ahead and order it, because as of May 4th, it will not be in our store anymore unless it ends up on clearance rack eventually. So this is Purple Posy. This is the new Fresh Freesia. Look how pretty these colors. Highland Heather. Hey, look, they match my fingernails. Squirrel. Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. Aren't those colors pretty together? Love this color. It's a little bit warmer than some of the other ones, but it's just perfect. Okay, so here are the pinks. I brought several of the pinks in so that you can see. This is Petal Pink, which has more of a warm color to it. This is Blushing Bride, cool color. Rococo Rose, that's the one I didn't mention earlier. This one is going away. It's one of the 2019-2021 in color, so it's going away. This is Flirty Flamingo. This is the new pink. Now, out of all of these pinks, I do believe this one and this one are my favorite. This is the new one that's going to be here for 2 years. This is Melon Mambo, and then this is Magenta Madness. So look at these pretty pinks. That almost looks brownish. It's mauve, I'm quite sure, but in that family, but it almost looks brown. Look how pretty they are. Okay, so here are the greens. We have a lot of greens, which green is next to blue is probably one of my favorites. Okay, so this is Mint Macaron, and I'll actually be using this for a card tonight. This is Just Jade. This is one of last year's in colors. This is the newest, Soft Succulent. Love this color. I thought Just Jade was gorgeous until I saw Soft Suede. Not Soft Suede, Soft Succulent. This is Shaded Spruce. It's very nice color for Christmas. This one is going away this year. This is Pretty Peacock, and it is probably my favorite out of all of the ones that are going away this time. Seconded by probably Seaside Spray. This is Mossy Meadow. Then I went with a little bit warmer ones. This is Soft Seafoam. Pear Pizzazz. This is a bright one. Granny Apple Green. Old Olive, which I use a lot. Garden Green and Mossy Meadow. Look at these fantastic greens. So pretty. But look, you can take this one, put it together up here, and these go together really well. Really pretty colors. Beautiful. So those are our greens. So last set I'm going to show you are kind of the orangey colors. This is the newest one, Pale Papaya. This is Calypso Coral, and this is Terracotta Tile. This one is also going away, and it's also one of my favorites. But look how beautiful those colors are. This is a beautiful color. Really, really like it. Okay, so I didn't show you these. These are the Stampin' Right markers. And then there's also these beautiful gems, these rhinestones, which I have used almost a whole pack of it. And I'll show you what I used that on. Everyone who received a catalog from me this time, in the mail, that is, received one of these cards. And what I did is I used every single one of the in colors and stamped on it, punched out flowers, and then I put the rhinestones in the center. And I'm actually going to make one of these so I can show you how I went about doing that. Inside of that is a $5 rebate if you purchase $50 or more from either catalog. It really doesn't matter. From both, it doesn't matter to me. Just a $50 purchase from Stampin' Up using me as your demonstrator. And you get a $5 rebate from me. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you don't have a catalog, let me know. I would love to get one out to you, and I'll give you a $5 rebate card. Okay, so I showed you all of that because I want to tell you about my new In Color Club. And then I'm going to get started really quickly. So basically, with the new In Color Club, it's a commitment of 5 months. And you get, every month you'll get either all of Soft Succulent. So you might get a whole package of the cardstock, ink pad, stamping blends, ink refill, a marker from this out of the pack. Let's see, you get the jewels, the ribbon, 6x6 paper, the eight sheets of that particular color. So it's $53 a month plus shipping, but you get all of that every month for 5 months. You get one of those colors. So you'll end up getting all of them over a 5-month period. So if you want more information about that, all of that will be on my blog tomorrow. So all of the sales for now, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to move this off to the side. Okay. Oh, and if you commit to all 5 months and you follow it through, you get a package of the ombre gift bags and these cute little loose flowers. So cute. That's a gift from me. Okay. Get going here. Okay, so one of the first things I wanted to do tonight was show you. I'm going to do the in color card last, but I wanted to show you the pansy patch. This is so pretty. This paper, OMG, is so beautiful. It is from the Pansy Petals. I'm still learning the names of these. Of course, you know, a full year in and I still struggle with names, but look at these colors. They're so pretty. Such pretty paper. And there's one of these, where is it? This one actually has dies that fit it where you can actually cut those out. I love that Stampin' Up! Is doing that, but these colors are just gorgeous. So I'm going to make a card using these papers tonight. And so let's go ahead and get started with it. So this is mint macaron. It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is a piece of the pansy petal, and this is a piece of the soft succulent. I have already cut it out. I used this particular die, the scalloped contour die, and came up with that. And I cut the paper where it is the same size as the cardstock. And what I wanted to do, I think what I will do is I want just a little bit of this to show. And there really wasn't any reason to make one the whole size. So I'm going to just glue this onto my paper. Stick it right about here because I do want the mint macaron to show and I do want the soft succulent and I want this to just peek out just slightly. Maybe I'll move it out. That's the beauty of Tombow. Is you still have a minute or just a little bit of time where you can actually move that. I may have closed that window. Let's see. Let's see if I can move it a little bit. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead. This paper is so pretty. And I love that scallop die. So cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this right in here like this. There's several of the colors right here. That's the that right there is the pale papaya. Then you got the fresh freesia and the polished pink and the evergreen, evening evergreen, and the soft succulent right there. Okay, so the next thing I did was I cut a piece of vellum, and this is also from, you know, I can't do a live without dropping something, so that was my drop. So hopefully I won't drop anything else. So this is cut from the scalloped contour dies. I got to tell you, I think this is going to be one of my new favorites. I mean, this and this together, gorgeous. And these are the dies. I've already cut these out from the pansies. And so what I thought I would do is show you how to put those together. How's everybody doing tonight? You having a good day? I've had a good day. Okay, so here is the base. I'll make sure I can remember how to do this. It's, you know, I put it together in my head yesterday. You know how that goes. Yeah, that's how it's going to go. Okay, so this is the this is Melon Mambo. So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue around the back side of that. I cut out 2 of these and 2 of the polished pink petals. And I just got glue all over it and my fingers. Thankfully, it will dry. Okay. Stick that right in here. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and take this piece and do the same. Just put a little glue in those thick spots. And this is going to go on here. It's a lot of little parts and pieces to the pansies, but they are so pretty. And this is the only one I've cut out so far, so I don't really know what my favorite colors with it are going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be something with blue and yellow though. All right, so then this is going to go back behind here, about like this. Hopefully I'm doing this right. And that's going to go back there behind that. Don't Google a pansy while we're on here, and because it may be wrong. And then this goes right in here like this. Okay, I'll go ahead. Oh, and then there's this piece. That is like the little nose of it that goes, I think the point goes this way. And when you cut that out, you actually get 3 of them. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and glue the leaves together. I haven't actually done this to where I know exactly how I'm designing this little piece, but we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. You know, I cut things and thought, well, you know, we'll go with it when I get on there. It's a little scary, but sometimes it's a surprise in a good way, and sometimes it's a surprise in a bad way. Most of the time it's a good way though. Okay. Alrighty, and then there's this little piece. This is a bloom. I'm going to put glue on the back of the darker color. Right down here, like that. Ooh, these colors are so pretty together. Okay, and then this one, let's see, how did I want to do that? I think I wanted to do it this way. Yes, okay, so I'm going to take my scissors. I cut out 2 of these, one in Evening Evergreen and one in Soft Succulent. And I'm just going to cut the head off of the stem of that one. Put a little glue behind it. And you know what, on this, I'm just going to be honest with you. I am basically copying this part right here. I'm copying what I saw in the catalog of how they did it. So, not these colors. I kind of did my own with those. But, all right, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right back here. And stick this back here. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so then let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to put some glue on the center section of this. You don't ever want to put glue on your vellum in places that it's actually going to show, because the glue will show through. So I'm going to have this on top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and put my dimensionals on the back of it. This is very similar to the Stitched So Sweetly dies, but they don't have the flowers and the scallops with it. And I'm really digging it. Loving that scallop. It's so pretty. You guys are quiet tonight. All right. So I'm just going to put this right here. Okay, then I will use dimensionals. And I always, anytime I piece together something, I like to put dimensionals over that. So it just kind of gives it reinforcement so that it doesn't go anywhere. can't seem to do one of these without getting sticky. Okay. Before I do that, I need to figure out what I was going to do with my sentiment. And I believe, oh, you know something? I was going to put a little bit of, let's see if I can still do it. Yep. I wanted just a little bit of shadowing, yellow shadowing behind it. Okay, so now I'm going to use the soft succulent, and I am going to stamp a little hello from me to you. Let's see. Nope, don't work that way. Okay, hold on a second. Hold a boat. Hold a boat. I need to use my Paper Pierce matte because this is photopolymer. Okay, a little better. I think I'm a little shaky. Okay, get that out of the way. That's all the stamping I'm going to do for that. And I'm going to use my small trimmer. I'm just going to trim it down. I think I need to trim a little bit more. It seems a little bigger than I need it to be. It was such a beautiful day here today. It's starting to get warm here in Middle Georgia in the 80s. Pool is all clear. I think I cut that crooked, or I stamped it crooked. I might want to give it one more whirl. Hold on. The perfectionist in me is struggling, so hold on a second. Let me see if I can do it better this time. It's so hard to do when you can't get your head over it. I don't breathe when I put it down. I don't know about you guys, but that's just, oh, it's like I take a breath and I hold it while I'm stamping. I know, kind of silly. But it is what it is. Okay, so yes, that is what I was going to do with that. I am going to put some dimensionals behind that. Okay, and I'll end up putting a little bit of glue on the front of it because I'm going to stick it across like that. And I don't want dimensionals going all on top of that other. I should have moved that a little bit. Hold on. Okay. That's better, a lot better. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put this in place. I always like to kind of figure out how I'm doing it before I actually stick it down. This is so pretty though. The pansies are so incredibly detailed. They're just beautiful. Okay, how do I want to do this? I don't think I want the bloom and the leaves all on one side, maybe. What do you think of that? Is that better? I think I like that. All right, so I'm going to stick this on first. Like that. I'm not going to be bothered by that because it's going to go up under the pansy. Stick that right about there like that. There we go. Then just going to slightly let this overlap like that, and look how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. I think the only thing I want to do still, hold on just one second. Okay, I have to do this. We have these new bumblebee trinkets, and they are absolutely adorable. I feel like it just needs a bumblebee. So I'm going to put a bumblebee on there, but only one. I think I'm going to put it right there. Isn't that cute? Love it. So cute. So, so cute. Okay, now we're going to do, I only have one more project, and it's a super easy one, but I wanted to show you how I went about making those cards. Super easy. Okay, so this is our Stamparatus, and Stamparatus is excellent, like if you're wanting to make lots of cards. Let me fix the lighting in here too. If you're wanting to make lots of cards, or if you're doing a repetitive motion, or if it's a really large image that it might be difficult to get it all to stamp or something, the Stamparatus is perfect for that, because you can re-ink it, and you can stamp it multiple times. It comes with 2 of these magnets, but they are very powerful, and if you ever let them slide together, this is what happens. Look at it. So I'm going to put it separate places. I'm taking it off because I don't need this. This particular piece is if you have photopolymer stamp set that you're using, and I'm not. This is a red rubber. So the next thing I want to show you are these Whisper White note cards. They're wonderful. So they are not quite 4 by 5 1/4. They are 3 5/8 by 5 1/8. And I need to fold it a little better so that it's not crooked whenever I stamp it. Okay, but there are 20 of these in this particular package, and they come with envelopes as well. So if you're new to stamping, if you're new to crafting, these are perfect to be able to get started. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to make my spot right here. I think this plate right here lifts up. So I'm going to move it down just a little bit, because I'm going to move my plate around. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take the Elegantly Said stamp set, and I used this particular piece right here whenever I did the stamping. So I'm going to lay it down right about here. Then I'm going to fold this over like this on top of it and just pick that up like that. So the next thing I'm going to do is ink it up. So I used Evening Evergreen for the bottom, and I like to put a stamp set under it because it helps it whenever you're inking your paper up. Then I'm just going to bring it across. Just kind of do it like that. If it's not good enough, you can ink it again, and you can do it again. All right, so I'm good with that. I'm going to close that up. And the next one I'm going to use is Soft Succulent. Before I do it, though, I need to clean it off. So I'm just going to take my chamois. I'm just going to clean this off. Then I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to move it. 1. This is going to give me perfect lines. So then I'm just going to ink it up with my Soft Succulent. And so basically, when I made all these cards to send out with my catalogs, there were a bunch of them. And so I would just go through and I would do the Evening Evergreen, take the card, and I made a mark on here so I knew exactly where to put my paper every single time. And I just kept moving the paper. I'd do all of them that I would need to do in Evening Evergreen. And then I would put the paper back in, switch the plate, ink it up with a different color, do all of those with a different color. And I repeated that process until I was done with all of the different colors. And it was perfect. It made it go quickly. It was pretty seamless as I did it. And I was able to whip out a bunch of cards in no time. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is Pale Papaya. I can't believe I'm remembering the names of these as well as I am. Because they are brand new, you know. I'm going to move it up one. All right. And then I'm just going to ink again. Before I do that, I'm going to move my magnet to right there. Anybody have any questions? Oh, I didn't see. Hey, Lisa. Yes, that is what I emailed you about today. I sent it out to everybody in my email list. Thank you, Dorothy. Hey, Carol. Okay, so that's pale papaya. So we're going to clean this one off. These colors are so pretty. Here, I thought you guys were just being quiet the whole time. I didn't see the your comments. It makes it so much more fun whenever you're commenting. I did a YouTube live on Friday, and I had quite a few people on there with me, and not one person said anything to me the whole time. I felt a little lonely. I'm doing one tomorrow and at 12, and I'm doing, here I'll show you, Soar Confidently, and I just kind of got a little crazy with this one. It was so much fun though. So come join me at 12 tomorrow on my YouTube channel, and I'll show you how I did it. It was really fun making that. Okay, here is the Fresh Freesia. For a while, I wore Freesia body lotion and spray from Bath and Body Works, and I always smelled so sweet. I hardly ever wear perfume now. I used to wear it all the time. Now I wear essential oils for this ache and this pain. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you feel my pain, if you know what I'm talking about. I went to New York with a couple of friends, my best friend and then another friend, a few years back, and we got ready for bed. I think it was the first time we had slept in the same room together, and I put on my Icy Hot and put my mouthpiece in. I'm just like, I'm a sexy beast. What can I say? You know, that happens when you get older. And that's probably more information than you needed, but anyway. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to bring in, hold on one second. Let me grab my colors. Every time I think I have absolutely everything, and then every time I don't. So you can see I've already been playing with this. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out a bloom. This is from the, this is called the Small Flower Bloom Punch, I think. And it's actually on markdown right now. Well, I dropped two things. Okay, that's it. There's a lot of things that are going on clearance that are right now are on markdown. So if you are interested in purchasing stuff, you will want to look at their last chance items. Then I'm just going to stamp right in here for you. Pretty. That polished pink is just beautiful. Then I'm going to take my take your pick tool. You can use your Stampin' Pierce mat. I just use my palm a lot of the times. And just do it like that. Just like that. Okay. Then I am going to use small dimensionals and put on the back of each one of those. I wish I had more of the rhinestones, but you can't technically order from the catalog just yet, not until Tuesday, I think it is, the 4th, whatever day that is. I think it's Tuesday. And so they'll let us pre-order, but there's a limit on how much you can pre-order. And I got my one set of the really pretty rhinestones, and that was all I was allowed to have. So, okay, so there's a couple ways that I have done these. I've done them like this, to where, it might be over here. I kind of like it going in almost a V, like this. I kind of like that design. That's what I did here. So that's what I'm going to do right here. And then I'll add my rhinestones onto it. If you got one of my catalogs with one of these cards and you didn't have the same design, chances are I smudged something somewhere and I had to change the design up a little bit. I'm just keeping it real with you. So let's see, what did I do with the rhinestones? Eesh, here they are. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to take one of the soft succulents and stick it on there. And an evening evergreen. So we did a guessing game. The Stampin' Up! Gave us clues. They didn't give us the color, but they gave us clues. And we did a guessing game on my team page. And 2 of my team members guessed 4 out of 5 of the in-color names. Because they're always alliterations, right? So they have P and P, or E and E, S and S, polished pink, they always do alliterations. And so one of my team members guessed 3, and another one guessed 1. And so they each got a pack of the mixed cardstock, where they would get a package that had every single one of the colors. So that was pretty fun. I did not guess any of them right. These are smaller than I wanted them to be. As you can see here, they come in larger sizes, but I don't have any more of the larger ones. So anyway, this is how you do it. If you are interested, hold on, let me just put you up where I can see you. If you are interested in the In Color Club, email me. Go to my webpage tomorrow, my blog. There'll be more information about that tomorrow. Woo! I think it's time to get off. And I actually sent out an email to everybody who subscribes to my email, my newsletter. Basically, an email went out today about it. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'm also doing a product share right now. And the sign up for it is May 3rd. That's the deadline. And I have information about that on my website as well. I'm doing paper share, embellishment share, and ribbon share. And if you get all 3, then you get a goodie from me. But there'll be more information about this on my website. Not yesterday, but tomorrow. If you need a catalog, let me know. Also, these are the ones that I did, and they're so pretty. And I'm gonna start crafting with all of this stuff. Oh, there was a card I wanted to show you. So the Elegantly Said, how I used that this long piece for this card right here. That piece right there is beautiful. Look. Isn't that pretty? I love monochromatic. Love monochromatic cards, but look how pretty that is. And you can bundle it with a punch. And so that's what I did with this card. Just very, very simple and very pretty. So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, please be sure to let me know. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Come hang out with me tomorrow at 12 Eastern Standard Time at my YouTube channel, My Paper Connection. And I'll show you how to make this one. Fun, fun, fun. Have a good evening. Bye.